So when did you get into, as you said, the racial stuff?
When the Trayvon Martin case happened, you know, Michael Brown and Tamir Rice and all these different things happen, every single case, it's some little black asshole behaving like a savage, and he gets himself in trouble, shockingly enough. Whatever problems I might have with my fellow white people, they generally are not inclined to such behavior, and you know, you gotta kind of take that into consideration when you're thinking about how to organize your society.
In Oklahoma City.
Okay, so exactly, you have to go back to Oklahoma City to talk about a white act of terrorism,
Elliot Rodger,
right?
Dylan Roof.
Okay, so now you've managed to name 3 people, and I'm pretty sure Elliot Rodger wasn't explicitly white, by the way. But the thing is, you remember the names of white bombers and mass shooters, okay? Yeah. Can you tell me the name of all 19 hijackers on 9/11 off the top of your head? You can remember Dylan Roof's name. You can remember Tim McVeigh's name.
White people were capable of violence.
I didn't say capable. Of course we're capable. I'm carrying a pistol. I go to the gym all the time. I'm trying to make myself more capable of violence. I'm here to spread ideas, talk, in the hopes that somebody more capable will come along and do that. Somebody like Donald Trump, who does not give his daughter to a Jew.
So Donald Trump, but like more racist.
A lot more racist than Donald Trump.
We're here obeying the law. We're doing everything that we're supposed to do, trying to express opinions, and the criminals are over there getting their way. And that is a foundational problem with our society. And whatever you think of my opinions, that's going to be something that puts you in danger.
Yeah, and that is because this city is run by Jewish communists and criminal niggers. That's exactly what it is.
So you're the true nonviolent protesters.
I'm not even saying we're non-violent. I'm saying that we didn't aggress. We did not initiate force against anybody. We're not non-violent. We'll fucking kill these people if we have to.
All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, as you can see in this Vice video, you know, they got the agent provocateur out there, the leader. And you know, his job basically is to get these people roused up, get his fellow right alternative group members, alt-right group members roused up. You know, because all they doing is getting them ready for these race riots, man. These race riots is gonna be not just Jacob versus Esau. It's going to be Esau versus Esau, Jacob versus Jacob. It's going to be an all-out war, basically, between from a civil war to you know, and from then to actual war between all the nations, and that's that's going on right now. But right now we're going to just focus on the whole race war thing. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Right, so, we living in a season of, war, I'm going to jump to verse 5. "A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing." Right, so also we're in a time of people refraining from embracing. Jacob is refraining from embracing Esau. Everybody is, refraining from embracing each other, man, because they getting ready for these race wars, man. That's what the Lord bringing it to, man. I'm finna jump again. This is verse 8. It says, "A time to love," and we're in the time of love, "and a time to hate." Right, we're in the time of hate. So what they doing, having their agent provocateur set up and, promoting this whole alternative right group, these neo-Nazi groups, these KKK groups, these Black Lives Matter group, White Lives Matter group. That's all part of biblical prophecy, man. It says it's like a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war, and that's the time we're living in, and a time of peace. We are not in a time of peace. We're not going to get peace until Yahweh Shah come back. The next scripture is Matthew chapter 24, verse verse 6, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars," right? And that's talking about actual wars between the nations. That's what you hear. The rumors of wars is North Korea versus America, America versus China, America versus Russia, America versus Iran, and the wars that's been going on is, prime example is, let me think of one. Assad and the American-backed militants, and the mother nations that's involved with that, man. But it says, "See that ye be not troubled," right? So we're not supposed to be troubled that all this is going on like everybody else, you know. It says, "For all these things must come to pass." This is supposed to be happening. We're supposed to be watching out for this. We're supposed to be letting this stuff. I mean, we can't prevent it, but it's supposed to be happening. It says, "But the end is not yet. We are not at the end yet. For nation shall rise against nation," right? And that's what's going on right now. "And kingdom against kingdom." That's involving these wars, man. That's what this whole time of war is about, man. It said, "And there shall be famines and pestilences," right? Famines is lack of food, and that's happening. And pestilences, diseases. They ain't been putting that in the media, but all you gotta do is go on Google and start looking up nations that have outbreaks, epidemics going on, stuff like that, man. "And earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows," right? So the Lord said these are the beginning of sorrows, That's why you be seeing them out there crying and all this extra shit and then mourning and shit, man, because they don't understand. They can't comprehend that this is all prophecy, and they also can't fathom anything like this happening. So it's kind of, upsetting them and shit. But it's biblical prophecy. We've been waiting for this shit, man. And I was here, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, I'll praise Yahweh Shai, man. And double honors to the elders for bringing this out. And their elders, King Marshall, Abba Bivens, It says, okay. This is the next scripture. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men," right? Uprisings against the government, man. These protests that they doing turn into all-out clashes with police officers. Over there in the Middle East is a whole lot worse, but it's coming to America to that level where the police officers just gonna start gunning, taking them down, man, and getting it's gonna be an all-out war, man. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another," right? That's home invasions. "They shall not regard their kings nor princes," and that's happening a whole lot in the Middle East. Government officials are being killed. A couple of American government officials was killed over there. "And the course of the action shall stand in their power," right? So this is what you should be looking for, man. For these people to rebel against this government and start killing each other, man. Whatever they want to do on that day with whatever weapon they have or whatever mind frame Yahweh Shai have them in, they're going to do it. It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able," right? Because the city's going to be quarantined off or locked down by military, or just locked down by individual militia groups. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid," right? "And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor," race riots, "but shall destroy their houses with the sword," weapons, "and spoil their goods," right? So they're going to take whatever they want, "because of lack of bread," famines, "and for great tribulation." Right, for great tribulation, man. So, that's the times. That's the times we in right now. That's the times it's coming to where it's gonna be worse over here in America, but it's already happening a whole lot over there in the Middle East right now. The Middle East, South and Central. I mean, it's like South America. Is happening. the Lord got a lot of this stuff happening over in them other nations. It's test runs. You know, they'll at least be doing test runs and having stuff like this happen. But it's all biblical prophecy, man. Because America gonna get it the worst. America's the last stop and whatnot. So, you know, these prophecies are here. And, you know, they coming to pass a whole lot quicker now, you know. But, yeah, that's it. All praise to Shabbat Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth with sincerity. Shalom.